law, constitutional law, women law, socio-legal studies, and geography. Dr. Gautam has also published widely and presented papers at national conference. He has also served as visiting faculty at leading institutions such as CBI Academy, NICFS, Indian Law Institute, and government training schools renowned for her academic rigor and commitment to legal reform and social justice. He contributes significantly to curriculum design examination initiatives at GGSIPU. Thank you. Now I would request Dr. Gang Chaturvedi sir to kindly deliver welcome address for our expert speaker for the day. Sir, the platform is completely yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning to you all. Thanks, Ms. Isha. And a very good morning to everybody. All the students, their parents, my colleagues, and of course, our expert speaker for today, Dr. Upma Gautam. Thank you so much, Dr. Upma, for having taken time out of your busy schedule. And as I'm aware that you are not in Delhi, you are in Thrissur, Kerala as of now. For having joined us from there, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. It gives me extreme pleasure to welcome you all to the CPJ family. I would say that, kind of deciding for an institution to take on your post-graduation, any degree, it definitely is a very difficult decision. And I would really welcome all the students, their parents for having thought of CPJ as the platform for their students to learn, grow, and make a career in law. Our students and parents, कोई भी प्रोफेशन को पिक कर लेना सिर्फ उसमें एक ग्रोथ या उसमें एक एक्सपर्टीज ले लेने की कोई मतलब इट इज नॉट अ श्योरिटी अंटिल एंड अनलेस जो उसका एक स्पैन है, जैसे लॉ का जो आपने लिया उसमें 5 साल का स्पैन में आपने बी LLB ऑनर्स लिया है IB यूनिवर्सिटी से एफिलिएटेड CPJ कॉलेज में, सो नो टू डाउट्स अबाउट इट, ये जो 5 साल हैं आपके, दिस वुड मेक यू, and I'm not saying the English proverb make you or break you, it would make you to great heights or it would make you mediocre. This is absolutely in your hands. What do you wish to become? And if you dedicate yourself 5 years to your absolute education the right way, I'm not just saying that you would only and what CPJ also believes in, जिसके लिए CPJ college, CPJ की management, CPJ के सारे senior functionaries including me, all our faculties, everybody strive hard to do that. We do not just make you a person learned with law. We also, inculcate good values, character, discipline, professionalism, and so many other things which is definitely required, leadership skills which is required for you to grow in life and to be something, that is for sure. So please see to it that, take your 5 years as very, very, very perfecto. एकदम से अपने को डेडिकेटेड रखना है, अपने ध्येय को बिल्कुल दिमाग में रखना है. मैंने पीछे भी एक दिन बोला था, step by step, anybody who grows like that step wise reaches to the top one day. Our mountaineers जितने भी पर्वतारोही होते हैं, यही उनसे एक चीज सीखनी बहुत जरूरी है. कभी भी आप किसी चैनल में उनको माउंट एवरेस्ट की चढ़ाई करते हुए देखेंगे तो एकदम हवा में नहीं कोई चढ़ जाता. It is definitely one step करके कैंप तक पहुंचे, 2 दिन बाद दूसरे कैंप तक पहुंचे, just a step by step. There's no jump in mountaineering. So take your life as mountaineering. You grow step by step, and every step teaches you something. Every step gives you some learning. Every step will give you some more knowledge, and every step will definitely, inject some more wisdom into you. So my students, my best wishes that this coming 5 years are going to be a period of learning. College would not only give you academic learning, it will be an absolutely holistic development of yours, wherein you would be exposed to so many moot court competitions, so many debates, so many seminars, so many guest lectures, and so many other curricular and other activities, that the complete personality build-up of our students it would really come up shining, as I say. And at the
Oh,
same time, I always consider and always say one thing very stoutly and very strongly, believe me, which is that my students, the span of a college is F to F. Like today's your orientation online, आपकी सैटरडे को 6 तारीख को आपकी ऑनलाइन फिजिकल होएगी, which is your orientation will be physical at the college. So basically जो आज की आपकी orientation है, it is a kind of a warming up exercise. You know, any games which get started, supposingly Indian team ने अभी कॉमनवेल्थ गेम ग्लासगो में हुए यूके में, तो जब इंडियन टीम ग्लासगो गई होगी तो उसमें डिफरेंट स्पोर्ट्स के एथलीट्स ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, बॉक्सिंग भी थी आपके, सो मेनी अदर थिंग्स वर देयर, एथलेटिक्स थी, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. कोई कहीं से आ रहा होगा इंडिया के किस कॉर्नर में, फाइनली दे वुड हैव जॉइंड इन अ कैंप एंड वुड हैव गेन्ड द टीम स्पिरिट, would have energized themselves. तो आज आपका दिन warming up exercise का है. परसों, rather, yeah, day after, on Saturday, that will be very first day of your careers as a law student, your first day as a law student in the college, and I'm very sure that you would have a great period, a great time with CPJ. No two doubts about it. We look forward to building you, and as I said, F to F. F would be your freshers party जो आपकी होएगी after joining. The very first day when you'll be intermingling, you know, strongly. That's the freshers party, and in a way, you know, studentship का उसके बाद as a student की वजह हमारे alumni हो जाएंगे जब आप pass out कर जाती हैं. So like if you look at it, it is freshers party to the farewell. Farewell is a kind of the last day of yours in the college. जब आप 5 साल के बाद अपनी डिग्री लेकर के कॉलेज से जाएंगे, तो एक कंप्लीट पर्सनालिटी बिल्डअप, एक कंप्लीट यू नो जिसे कहते हैं आपका कंप्लीट फाउंडेशन, और उसको आप कितनी स्ट्रांग कर लें कि जिसकी स्ट्रांग फाउंडेशन जितनी स्ट्रांग हो गई, टेक इट फॉर ग्रांटेड, हो कितनी भी स्टोरीज, कितने ही मंजिल अपने उस इमारत में जोड़ सकता है एंड ऐड ऑन कर सकता है और कर सकता है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स एज यू से नॉलेज इज एन अनएंडिंग. जो आपने प्रोफेशन लिया है उसमें इंटेग्रिटी, उस प्रोफेशन में lifetime learning is warranted. That means anybody who wishes to be something in life, take my words for granted, आपको एक lifetime learning करते रहना पड़ेगा. ये नहीं कि आपने 5 साल में जो पढ़ लिया बस ठीक हो गया. No, आप जैसे ही आगे चलना शुरू करेंगे, चीजें बदलती हैं, लॉस बदलते हैं, लॉस में एडिशंस होती हैं. So until unless you are very well equipped with everything, you would not be coming out with the right thing. किसी भी वॉर फ्रंट में जाने से पहले यू आर टू बी श्योर कि आपके पास कौन कौन से वेपन्स हैं और उसको यूज कैसे कर सकते हैं. तभी आपका जो मुकाबला जब दुश्मन से होगा तो यू विल बीट योर एनिमी अक्रॉस द बॉर्डर लाइक एनीथिंग एंड कम बैक विक्टोरियस. सो दिस इज लाइफ इज आल्सो अ वॉर वेयरइन यू नीड टू बी नोइंग मेरे स्किल्स क्या हैं, मेरे पास अपने स्किल्स के रूप में मेरे क्या क्या वेपन्स हैं, उन वेपन्स को मुझे कब कैसे और यू नो किस पर यूज करना है, and how I have to really come out as a victorious in my life towards my career, and of course remaining, you know, absolutely growing in my career from day by day to day. So this is what is there. CPJ College, CPJ management, CPJ authorities, we all stand next to you, you know, in giving you full-time support, hand in hand, and no two doubts about it, you will get that ample support from all of us. And the only thing which I require from you is that from your end, things should remain absolutely fine. And a period of learning that it is, आपको आप बिल्कुल दिमाग में बैठा के चलिए कि मेरी एक तपस्या जो मेरा तप है वो आपका सैटरडे से शुरू हो जाएगा, और उसमें अपने आप को डिसिप्लिन रखते हुए you have to surge ahead and be reaching your aspirations, dreams. I stand committed as the Director General of the college to guarantee you and the dear parents जो यहाँ पर हैं, respected parents, that be rest assured your ward is absolutely in safe hands and they would come out shining like anything. This is my promise to you, my word to you. Thank you so much and wish you the best of field for the learning, a period of immense learning at CPJ now onwards. And this is thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for inspiring and insightful words. Your words are completely valuable for us. On
Thank you.
this note, as you just have heard, that legal education at CPG College is not just about textbook. It's about transformation, it's about developing and a critical mind to help you understand the academic landscape that you all are about to enter. We have with us for this a distinguished academician who will guide us through the philosophy of legal learning. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Upma Gautam, professor at USLLS GGSIP University.
Thank you, Isha. Thank you, Yugang sir. Am I audible?
Yes,
Very
ma'am, you're
much.
completely audible
Okay.
and visible.
Very,
Uh,
very clear from Kerala, Dr. Upma. Yeah.
Thank you. And I congratulate all the students who have just recently got admission in CPJ College. It's like our extended campus. I am in main department of University School of Law and Legal Studies (IP), but we are all sister concerns who share the same syllabus, same examination pattern, same teaching, same methodology, pedagogy. Everything is same. So it's just that we have delegated the role to many of the institutes, as in not delegated, rather it's a concerted effort that all of us are doing towards making legal experts. So a very good morning to all. And first of all, I would like to share one thing to all of you, that it's been more than 20 years that I'm in this profession. But as far as law student is concerned, being a law student, I was right from the very beginning. Now, why I'm saying that I was from the very beginning, as in when I was kid, and I because my father was a law professor, and he always used to ask me while preparing his lecture for his class, that वो नीली वाली किताब उठा के लाना। जब मैं पढ़ना नहीं जानती थी पूरा तरीके से, तो वो कलर जब तक पहचाना तब तक वो शुक्ला की किताब नीली किताब है या वो किताब है। देन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जब पढ़ना आ गया एंड समझना आ गया, कॉम्प्रिहेंड करना आ गया, देन ही यूज्ड टू टेल मी वो किताब ले आओ, वो किताब ले आओ। And it's throughout my life that I have been surrounded by law books. And but nonetheless, when I decided to do law back in 1996, my father was very angry, very very angry, because I got admission in MSc chemistry. I'm a science student, and I tried medical, couldn't crack it. Now I thank Almighty for that. At that time, I was not so thankful. So, but then yes, when I completed my BSc, when I was there, when I got admission in chem, because I topped bio batch, I was the first rank holder in BSc, so I got very easily, because the competition for getting MSc chemistry was very high with BSc maths student, those who were BSc maths or this thing. So bio group. It was very difficult to get MSc chemistry, but then because I was having the highest marks, so I got it. So my father was very happy that now you can either be a college teacher like your father, like your mother, and or in case if you don't, then because you are in MSc chemistry, then you can go to Kota, you can have your own coaching center, you can teach well, and you will earn in lakhs and lakhs. So that was his idea, and he was very happy. But then suddenly I actually broke a news that no, I have to do LLB. I cleared LLB entrance again. I was a first ranker by God grace in the merit. So my father's first sentence was, had it been a medical merit list, then it would have been different. Now why law, matlab, he was not happy by seeing that this thing. See, these are limitation of parents. As parent, I think maybe it's a destiny or it's a irony that parents are always unhappy. No matter what children do, they are always unhappy. They'll find reasons to be unhappy with the children, one or the other. So I am seeing the smileys. So my father, as usual, was very unhappy that okay, I wanted to do law. So why he was unhappy? Because he was saying that, you know, at that time the notion for doing LLB and 3-year LLB, it was not 5-year LLB, it was 3-year LLB. सो वॉज के जो कुछ नहीं कर सकता वो लॉ कर लेगा, ठीक है, मतलब जो कुछ भी नहीं, जिसका कहीं कुछ नहीं हो रहा है वो लॉ करेगा. तो ही वाज सेइंग कि मेरा क्या होगा, है ना, मतलब लोग क्या कहेंगे टाइप्स. तो बिकॉज आई वाज द एल्डेस्ट एंड ऑल दैट, तो एक तो उन्हें ये चिंता थी कि मतलब कम से कम मतलब तो अब तो सब यही कहेंगे कि कहीं कुछ हुआ नहीं इसीलिए लॉ कर रही हो. तो अगेन, बट देन, and the second most important, because I was a girl, so at that point of time my grandfather and many of my grandfather's brother and all, because it was a joint family, they came to my home, thereby convincing that nahi nahi nahi, because you are the eldest. My father was eldest in the entire family and I was the eldest one, so I was, in my generation I was the eldest. So no, no, शादी नहीं होगी, कोई शादी नहीं करेगा, लड़की लॉ पढ़ी लिखी है, एंड हम कहाँ से लड़का लेकर आएंगे, बिकॉज लॉ पढ़ी लड़की तो बहुत तेज होती, एंड लॉ पढ़ना तो मतलब इज नॉट समथिंग दैट वाज दिस थिंग. सो आई वाज, but I was very adamant that nothing doing, I'll do law. So I did LLB, 3-year LLB, and by God's grace, then my father again, it's not, the story didn't end it there. My father put me a very strong condition that you will not practice, you will not go to lower courts. I was resident of Ghaziabad. I did it from Ghaziabad as it is was not having a great reputation at that point of time. So he was saying that nahi, kachehri mein nahi jaane dunga main, mere sare padhaye hue students hain, and main kachehri, because he was a law professor, so he said nahi nahi, kachehri nahi karna hai, either teaching or judiciary. That is the only two professions you can take. See how professions, how career choices are also gendered, and parents make it sure that they ensure to the last mile, they ensure the safety and the safety of their girl child, wherein they were saying that no, no, kacheri mein nahi jana hai, either as a judge you will go or either as a teacher you go. So okay, I gave him a promise, I gave him my word that okay, I'll never practice, because at that time internship was not required, the going to court was not required, it was an yearly system, and I was just 1 year, after 1 year I was again, I had again the exam, there were only first class, now to first class is just like fail, 60% above, the students are not very happy with 60%. But today also, Delhi University, you see the Delhi University thing, or maybe at that point of time there were only 4 first class, and my name was in that, and my father was again okay, then now the obvious choice is doing LLM. So LLM, why? Because he wanted to be in teaching, because at that point of time 3-year rule was there, that after LLB you have to have the 3 years practice and then only you can give judicial services exam. So meanwhile, I did my LLM also, and then I started my teaching. The very first day I got into, and I started my teaching. Now, why I'm saying this, why I'm telling all this, because as a person, it's not only that we are the generation, and Yugang sir will agree to it, that we are the generation who have seen the transformation to its max, wherein we have seen the landline. Even the landline was a luxury at that point of time, and then we saw pager coming, then we saw mobile coming, incoming we charged, then we saw incoming being free, then outgoing, and likewise. And today it's like we don't even need a phone to communicate. Okay, we don't even need a phone to communicate. We are now, and COVID told us, and COVID gave us this again, we reinvented ourselves to take a class online. We learned how to write on a electronic board, how to take a class and all that, because before COVID. So I think we are the generation who have seen maximum number of the transformation. And I see, as a parent, I always say that by the time I could agree to the fact that my parents was correct, my daughter was grown up telling me that you are wrong. So it was something that again I am getting transformed of the ideas of the new ideas of the society, the new ideas. So why I'm telling this, because in law also, in my profession also, I have seen the maximum transformation right from 1996, when I officially joined law as a student. Until date, I consider myself as a student, taking the words being iterated by Yugang sir, that you have to be a learner throughout. So that is the key, that is the key. So till it's been 30 years, 30 years that I am in this, I am a student of law. And in these 30 years now, the time is then that I'm having more girl students in my class than boys. So that is the transformation, and girls are there is nothing like that, that it is, though I still there is a notion, though a very falsely put so, but then I'll say that it's not that false also. In Delhi, yes, because it's a metropolitan cosmopolitan city, you will not find that till date. The lower courts, the subordinate, I'll not say lower courts, the subordinate courts are still very understood as masculine spaces, and but nonetheless high court and supreme court, as in they are they you will find that okay, now it's not like that the females are not coming to this profession or this, no, these are on, though again it's being there part of news now and then, editorials and everything, that the number of female judges are very less in comparison to the male judges. So but nonetheless the future is bright for each one of us, and I have seen the transformation, that wherein the number of subjects also, I didn't studied IPR at that point of time, I didn't studied competition law, I didn't studied arbitration, international commercial arbitration, or anything like that. There were traditional laws, there were conventional laws at that point of time. So you will learn this jargon. The first thing that the law student needs to actually do is learn the legal jargon. Legal jargon is very important. See, it's not an English paper, it's not an English study. English, the word intention in English is very different, and the word intention in law is very different. Knowledge is very different, motive is very different, conduct is very different. You will understand when you will study BSA, Bharatiya Sakshi Adhiniyam, or BNSS. So first of all, you have to learn the laws. Number one, the name of the laws, the legal jargon is very important. I don't know how many of you are from legal background, but nonetheless legal jargon is having its own. See, it's a professional course, it's not, I'm not undermining the traditional courses or past courses, that is of BA, BSc, BCom. I'm myself, I have done it. But professional course means something. Why LLB is a professional course? Why? Because it teaches you skill, as Yogang sir pointed out, that it's a skill enhancement. Now see, it's a skill, so you take it that way. You don't take it as if it's books, it's only this thing. But books are having its own importance, classroom teaching is having its own importance. See, I don't because professional course, yes, skill development is equally important. At my time when I did my LLB, there were no moot courts, there were no internships, concepts of internship. Whatever I learned through my own, as in it was yearly, as I told you before also. But now students are having multiple opportunities. So please understand, I've seen my daughter, she is in designing, she's doing textile design, but for her, portfolio is very important for pursue her for creating that perception that what she has learned this during her course. The same is with you also. You know, you have to build a portfolio, though the portfolio is not the requirement in LLB as such. But what is portfolio? Portfolio is the perception that you create about yourself, that what you have learned. You know, once when I quote it quite a lot, that what is the difference, and this is the conversation between Lord Krishna and Karn at the battlefield in Mahabharata, that what is the difference between Uttam and Sarvottam. So Uttam and Sarvottam is, Uttam is who actually you can compete with others, you can compete with others, you can become the best, you can be the happy one to be the best amongst all. But what makes you Sarvottam? Sarvottam is very different. Sarvottam is who competes with himself. As in, if I have learned something new today, that did I learn something new? Did I always the journey is inside. See, please understand, the journey, you have to see yourself, that whether you are growing or not, whether you have learned something new or not. You know, this is something that you have to actually see within you. Competition, see, I'm not undermining again the importance of being Uttam, but Sarvottam, I think, should be the best thing that a person can aim for, to be Sarvottam. So you have to learn everything now, learn every day. Now how will you learn every day? See, yesterday only I was taking a lecture in, as sir told you, that I am in Thrissur right now. So it is an NHRC conference wherein I'm a guest there as a resource person, and I was supposed to take a lecture as far as Data Protection Act and the importance of rights in cyberspace, that how rights have transformed, how fundamental rights have transformed, how the entire existence is transformed. And believe me, I didn't slept. I was like I missed inaugurals. I missed because it was a new audience. They engaged my airfare. They engaged my everything. So I was like feeling as if I have to give them something new, as in they should not, the person who invited me should not feel as if he has done something wrong. So the pressure was with me, the pressure was on me. So if after 20 years of teaching also, if I can take this pressure of performance, of performing, or maybe undermining my already existing knowledge behind, because that is what makes you, that is what evolves you. So I studied straight for 6 7 hours. I studied new thoughts, I studied Locke, I studied Nasibom, I studied varied philosophies as far as that how digital existence is different from personal existence. And believe me, it was such a learning. I don't know how much audience learned from me, but I learned. I was so happy at the end of the day that I in this entire bhaga dodi of college research and this thing, I was compelled, because I was in a different state, a different this thing, and it was raining heavily, so I couldn't go out also. And I was there, and it's not that I wanted to go out, but yes, I sat and I learned. So that feeling of learning new gave me that happiness. It was not something that I went by air, I saw a new city, I was in a 5-star hotel, or I was there. No, that is okay. That is just, that sign of that dialogue of Three Idiots, that you run after excellence, everything will follow. So that is what the thing is, the main thing. And what is excellence? Excellence, I don't require a validation from others. I require a validation for myself. I should be honest to myself that yes, I have learned, I have given my best. My father always used to say that क्लास में जाने से पहले सोचो कि तुम्हें कुछ नहीं आता, और क्लास में जाने के बाद सोचो कि किसी को कुछ नहीं आता. That is what actually makes you or evolves you as a teacher. Why? Because अगर मैं पहले ही कॉन्फिडेंट हो जाऊंगी तो मैं शायद नया नहीं पढ़ूंगी, शायद मैं नया उस तरीके से मैं नहीं करूंगी. Every judge is a new judge, every case is a new case. Why I am saying all this? That because every class is a new class. You know what? No college in the world, and Yugang sir will agree to it, to the best of the colleges, to the best of the universities, not all teachers can teach in the same manner. Not everyone, it's not that they are not knowledgeable. See, it's the expression, and not everyone can express. It's not that the knowledge is they are of any. Why? Because they are not less of any knowledge. Why? Because they are there. They have done their undergrad, they have done their post graduation, they have done their PhD, they are teaching. So definitely, and they are more than in your age. You know what? In 8th class, in 8th standard, I was like, I remember I scored very less in one of my papers, and my father asked me that what is the reason that you have scored so less, why is it that you don't. So I said, अरे उस टीचर को ना कुछ नहीं आता, बेकार टीचर है, पढ़ा भी नहीं सकती ठीक से. एंड जो मेरे कान के नीचे पड़ा जोर से, एक ही बार पड़ा और जोर से पड़ा वो कान के नीचे, कि हाउ डेयर यू, तुमसे तो ज्यादा ही जानती है. यू आर जजिंग द पर्सन हु नोज, हु इज देयर अक्रॉस द टेबल. यू आर जजिंग, हाउ डेयर यू. वी आर ऑल्सो टीचर्स, you are judging them. So that day I learned the lesson of my life, that yes, a teacher is as good as a student. If you are a good student, the teacher will be compelled to teach, the teacher will be compelled to go back to the books. And till date my best class is where I am compelled to say कि मैं कल देख के बताऊंगी. I don't get offended by this very fact that मैं कल देख के बताऊंगी, मुझे नहीं आता. अरे यार, मुझे सब कुछ नहीं आ सकता. This is the first thing of evolvement, that you can't know everything. A person who says that I am an expert, or I know everything, or I am this, no, it means he's dead. You can't say that. And this is something that I always tell my, because now what is happening, for the very first time I am now, because IP University has started the 3-year LLB also, so it's the second year of 3-year LLB. So I have taken criminal law in the 3rd year LLB now for the very first time. I've never taught 3-year LLB, so because from the very beginning I am in the 5-year law college. So I took it, and I said this in class, that why I have taken this, because in 5-year law, maybe I am the 20 years of experience now, I feel stagnated. I feel as if because students are जितना मैं बिना पढ़कर जाती हूँ या मैं बस जाके बोल देती हूँ, वही उनके लिए इतना ज्यादा हो जाता है, ओवरडोज हो जाती है उनके लिए। तो मुझे कुछ नया सीखने को नहीं मिल रहा। नो बडी चैलेंजेस माई दिस थिंग दैट ओके मैम आपने ये गलत बोला। देयर आर स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट देयर वर नो बैचेस, you know, there were batches who actually and I love grilling by the students, I love grilling. So the thing is that yes, now the students are okay, पढ़ लेंगे, बाद में पढ़ लेंगे, है ना, मैडम पढ़ा रही हैं, एक तो आना नहीं क्लास में, आना है तो फिर वो है। अरे आई टेल देम फर्स्ट लर्न द बेसिक फ्रॉम द क्लासेस। ठीक है, इंटर्नशिप की अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस है, आपके कोर्ट एक्सपीरियंस की अपनी इंपॉर्टेंस है, ठीक है, इंटर्नशिप जाएंगे, लेकिन अगर मैं एक बार उनसे पूछूंगी कि भाई ये बता दो मुझे कितने तरीके की कोर्ट है ना, फैमिली कोर्ट का डेजिग्नेटेड कोर्ट जज कौन है, ठीक है, या कितने तरीके के ट्रिब्यूनल्स होते हैं, हैव यू एवर विजिटेड अ वेबसाइट ऑफ एनी कोर्ट एवर, हैव यू सीन दैट कौन से जजेस क्या होता है, क्या कितने का वो रहता है, क्या कभी विजिट किया है आपने? This nobody, no teacher will tell you, no, this nobody, this is not in the syllabus. It's you who have to become inquisitive, and right from the very beginning, right from the very thing of using the words cautiously. The one thing, if you have heard the song of Boyzone, words are only I have, you listen to after if you find time, Words by Boyzone. It's a very old song, but you know what, words are very important for a lawyer. What he speaks, what he says in class, what is the, and you can't use the word just like that. You know what, if I am using the word voluntarily, I have to teach my students in criminal law that voluntarily is having a meaning, intentionally is having a meaning, malice is having a meaning. You can't use interchangeably, you can't interchange knowledge with intention. So first thing is respect the words that you speak. First learn the legal jargon. So that is why there is a subject of legal English. Why you are being taught in first year legal English? Why? Because you should be very you cannot use the word, you cannot mix applicant with petitioner. Applicant is different, petitioner is different. You need to understand, and it will take time, it will take effort, because you have to unlearn so many things which you have already learned from the daily, day to day. You know, when I enter in class, when I start teaching criminal law as in part 2, because part 2 you study offenses. So kidnapping and abduction, I'm just giving you an example, kidnapping and abduction. Even if the 20-year-old is kidnapped, there is a movie known as Kidnap. I say uska naam वैसे abduction होना चाहिए, but it looks very bad कि abduction नाम कैसे रखेंगे, but legally it is wrong. It was not kidnapping, it was abduction. So again, why? Because I have to again unlearn them. If I have to ask them to unlearn the concept of kidnapping, what they have learned from the news, from the newspapers, from the movies, from everything. So learning and unlearning will again go law by law, because this the WhatsApp knowledge will not work here. The WhatsApp knowledge, the shortcuts, nothing will work. You know, as a first thing, you have to learn the value of the words, as in what words are used, what is the difference between or and. If the legislature has used the word or if the legislature has used the word and, then there is a difference between or and. And then once you learn that jargon, once you are very this thing, क्यों मुझे आज समझ में आता है कि क्यों मेरे दादाजी कहते थे कि लड़कियां को लॉ करेंगे ना तो शादी नहीं हो, क्योंकि बाल की खाल निकालनी आ जाती है ना, मतलब अरे मतलब I मतलब you know that is, and I take you answer, it is such a lovely phase of my life that I tell my students that जितनी तुम्हारी उम्र नहीं ना उससे ज्यादा साल मुझे पढ़ाते हुए हो गए. तो this is the most beautiful phase of my life, where I just enter like a queen in my class, and I just simply, and everyone is like, oh, सूखे पत्ते की तरह ना वो एकदम फड़ 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 फड़. I enjoy it. I simply enjoy it. Why? Because again, but then they sit like, why? Is it a one day affair? Is it a one day affair? Was I, when I started my teaching career, was I like this? No, I was not like this. I used to prepare. You know, Justice Sikri, you must have heard about Justice Sikri. His son was in Amity at that point of time, Saket Sikri. He was there. Even his daughter-in-law was in Amity. I started my career from Amity for 1.5 years. So both were my students, Ekta Sikri and so what I'm at 6 o'clock. Justice Sikri was at that time, he was in Delhi High Court. At 6 o'clock, he was knowing that Upma is going to call. Why? To ask the previous day's confusions, whatever were there in the class, and to what she has studied from 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock. I used to get up at 2 because I was staying in PG. My roommate was a hotel management student who used to talk to her boyfriend. I'm not saying bad thing about it. See, it's not a bad thing. She was having that time only. So I used to just plug on my this thing, and I used to sleep. And when she used to sleep, I used to get up to study because I was staying in PG at that point of time. So again, at 6 o'clock, it is. So I used to prepare for 1 hour class. I used to prepare for 4 to 5 hours. The same is with you. You know, when you will start your career, your first appearance before your first step in the court, the first of everything is very important. And how well prepared you are. Everything is not Menaka Gandhi. Everything is not Keshwananda Bharti. Please understand, the judge is going to slam you on your face that this is not Menaka Gandhi. How Menaka Gandhi is applying here? So you can't. The person who is sitting, first you start respecting the teacher who is sitting there, taking him or her more knowledgeable than you. Try to be a learner. First empty your cup so that you learn anything. Secondly, always never undermine the knowledge of the person sitting on the bench, or never underestimate the person who is across this thing, as is your opponent lawyer. So always be prepared. You know what my father taught me for teaching, that जाने से पहले सोचो कि कुछ नहीं आता है क्लास में, और जाने के बाद सोचो कि उनको कुछ नहीं आता है. दैट इज व्हाट द एटीट्यूड. क्योंकि अगर आप पहले ये भी ये सोच लोगे कि किसी को कुछ नहीं आता, तब फिर आप यू आर गोइंग टू बी डूम्ड. बिलीव मी, यू आर गोइंग टू बी डूम्ड इन द कोर्ट, बिकॉज नहले पे दहला हर कहीं पर, हर किसी को कहां मिलेगा पता नहीं. So you have to be prepared. You know, you have to do your homework well. And believe me, law is not difficult. Law is not difficult. Law is just logic. If you actually have law, if you develop logic, if you develop a strategy, and please make books your best friends. Learn, have good books, textbooks, good textbooks. Don't have that dukki. Don't have that dukki, or don't have that there are dukkis available है ना, आपको पता चल ही जाएगा अब आने वाले टाइम में कि दुक्की क्या होती है and all that क्या होता है. तो always, because I always used to write in my register. You know, my father used to dictate. He used to just bring, because all the books at home, and 10, 11 books, and he used to dictate me notes, and then he used to tell me. So I always used to write on my register, always aim the sky, you will hit the mountain top. This was the line that I always used to write in my register. So once I wrote on my examination sheet, and my father scolded me like anything. This is unfair, means you can't write this. Write in your register, you can't write on the answer sheet like this. So again, why I'm saying this? Always aim the sky, you will hit the. Always prepare a bit extra. You know, always, may it be for your class, may it be and the attitude. See, it's all about attitude. It's not about, see, attitude. If you are as, you know, I say that habit, first, most important is to develop habits. Habits impacts your choices, and choices impacts your destiny. There are no miracles. There are no miracles. Absolutely, there are no miracles. Howsoever any numerologist or astrologist or anyone tells you that there is overnight miracle going to happen, वो ना वो झोला छाप पंडित होते थे जो ये बोलते थे. No, it's all about making good choices in life. See, there are something which can't be changed. There are some events which can't be changed. Even Lord Shiva cannot change the death of Sati. He cannot prevent it, though he was knowing that Sati is going to die. But he can't. But he couldn't change that. So there are some things that we can't change, but there are maximum things which we can change, which we can alter, and that is by simply developing a habit. So there is nothing. It's not difficult. It is not difficult. It is not difficult. It is something that you have to develop, and develop with an approach that you are going to develop an attitude. See, the best thing that you can do is have an attitude. Have that attitude. You know, if you have seen Mamla Legal, the famous web series, now the part 1 and part 2, when he was on this side of the bench and when he was at that side of the bench, you know, things are not that and as a lawyer, one thing I say, that there is a very infamous or famous book, 50 Shades of Grey, but for a lawyer there are 1,000 shades of grey. You know, you have to start seeing in the gray. that how many shades are of truth are there, because facts are stranger than fiction. So again, but then again, this is something that you have to, so first legal jargon, legal English ठीक से पढ़ना, ठीक है, उसको अंग्रेजी, and please don't treat law का paper as an अंग्रेजी का paper. It's a lawyer, it's a law paper. So you have to use the words what is meant by this. That is why there is a definitional section. If you will see any Bear Act, start purchasing Bear Acts for your this thing. The first thing that you are going to purchase would be, I think, contract, the contract Bear Act. Always have the Bear Act with you. I have seen this such a, once I was in Chandiok sir's office for inviting him for an event or so, because his son was also my student. So I went to invite him. And one thing that I learned from, without even meeting him, I learned, why? Because, the people who achieve, they have something in them. You have to appreciate it. You can't, even if it is on the platter, maintaining it is also important. So again, whatever, it takes effort to do anything in life. So one thing, even before meeting him, I learned was that in his office, there were pencils. There was a pen holder having a lot of pencils in it, and all were sharpened. Not even one was blunt, not even one. And, I still remember that day. This is my major piss off. Even in my table, if I see pencil unsharpened, I have to sharpen it. And I learned at that point of time when I was, I guess, 25 or 26 year old. Yes. Today I am 50. So 25 years back, approximately, I learned this. So there is no age, no. And what you learn is something, it is up to you. जिसकी रही भावना जैसी प्रभु मूरत देखी तिन तैसी. शायद किसी को वो पेंसिल इतनी स्टिक नहीं करती, लेकिन your table tells a lot about you. Your everything tells a lot about you. Everything. So no, you are what you become. So again, first legal jargon अच्छे से पढ़ना, उसके बाद पता है, और लीगल में भी डोंट अंडरमाइन. एक चीज जो तो आपको नहीं करनी है, अंडरमाइनिंग एनीथिंग. अगर एक सेमीकोलन है और फुल स्टॉप है और कोमा है अगर एक प्रोविजन में, तो उसका क्या मतलब? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? व्हाई लेजिस्लेचर? पागल नहीं है लेजिस्लेचर कि उसने वहां कोमा यूज किया और सेमीकोलन यूज किया. देयर आर जजमेंट्स ऑन इट. When you will read interpretation of statutes, you will learn the judgments on it, that what is the difference between using a semicolon and comma. The entire judgment changes by using the word semicolon. So again, don't undermine even it's such a small Bear Act. It is such a small Bear Act, but it is so powerful. Second thing that I learned from, again, in a High Court chamber, from one of very senior lawyer. Okay, he, in front of me only, he got a brief. There was a client who was new. He immediately asked his Munim, get me the Bear Act. He gave him the money, purchased the Bear Act from the shop in the this thing. Though the Bear Act must be lying in this, but he didn't because he can't be updated in everything. No, law is immense. It's like sea. So he should not, because face value is created once. So he was not taking a chance. He was, confidence is good, but overconfidence kills you. It kills you. Confidence is good. And there is a very thin line. A very senior who is earning in lakhs per day, who is taking this thing, asked his Munim to bring the fresh Bear Act. Maybe there is an amendment. Maybe he has missed it. Maybe there is a judgment new quoted in that. So again, this is something that I do quite and often. Even I am having old Bear Act, I'll purchase the new Bear Act. In my class, without Bear Act, a student cannot enter. Is thrown out. वो बैक करें, बोरो करें, स्टील करें, चाहे कुछ कर. एक फेवरेट डायलॉग जो टीचर्स का होता है, सत्यनारायण की कथा में नहीं आए हो यहाँ पर, क्या आए बैठे इधर उधर की बातें की और सुन के चले गए. नहीं, you should have a pencil, you should have a Bear Act, you should mark it, you should write it. Because मुझे Bear Act याद है, मुझे वो याद है. मैं रीड नहीं कराऊंगी कि तुम खड़े हो जाओ, तुम खड़े हो जाओ, तुम नहीं, वो मैं नहीं करूंगी, लेकिन आपको समझना है ना, आपको करना है। अब आप कहोगे मैम आज के टेक्नोलॉजी के टाइम में आप पेपर वेस्ट कर रहे हो, हैं आप वो करा रहे हो। नहीं, मुझे लगता है देखो, if you have seen लव आजकल, लव कल आज और कल, है ना, नया वाला नहीं, पुराना वाला, सैफ अली खान एंड दीपिका पादुकोण, वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट मूवी, basic remains the same of everything, either of emotions, either of relationships or anything under the sun, even of gaining the excellence. Basic still, there are no shortcuts. There are absolutely no shortcuts. So again, see what teachers will do to you. Howsoever good a teacher is, howsoever dedicated teacher is, howsoever learned teacher is, but no teacher can make you an expert in law. Number one, in 6 months, no one can do that. Number one. Number two, what he or she will contribute in your life is that he will teach you how to see the law, how to read the law. That is important. To find where the law is, he or she will tend to give you questions. And please, I recently, sir, I gave a lecture in a FDP, that why it is so difficult for a law teachers now in such a conflicting ideas scenario for a law teacher to discuss law in class. So how to be neutral in class? May it be you are belonging to any political ideology or anything or this thing, but you have to tell law. See, please understand, again, your preconceived notions have to be outside. If you want to learn because you will get the cases from both the way. You will not return the cases that I am not belonging to this. You will fight. If you will get the money, you will fight the case. And you have to fight it. You should fight it. So you should learn not only both sides of the story or both sides of the coin, but the story itself or the coin itself. It's a very favorite quote of mine, that there are two sides of the coin and coin itself. So please be that one. I have extended my time, but there is a lot to speak. So see, not every time you can be motivated. This is one of my friend, Professor Diksha. She teaches in geography department in Delhi University, and she's co-researcher with all my research papers. She said it to my daughter at one point of time. She was in 11th or 12th. She said, "I don't feel motivated to study." So she said, "No, darling, you can't be motivated every time. You have to start learning doing things when you are not motivated, or simply put, start doing boring things or what bores you. Why? Because it is necessary. Okay, so be disciplined. What sir said, be disciplined, and law ek din mein nahi aayega. You have to learn everything in this thing. So again, I arrest my case. This thing, though I could have spoken for hours and hours, but then nonetheless, I think I have. And welcome to the field. It's a beautiful field. It's a beautiful, from the day one. जब अगर आपको याद हो, कभी खुशी कभी गम में एक डायलॉग था अमिताभ बच्चन का, अगर आपने देखी हो कभी खुशी कभी गम, उसमें अमिताभ बच्चन बोलता था, कह दिया ना बस कह दिया ना, कह दिया ना बस कह दिया इज लॉ। क्या वो या नहीं होना चाहिए, है ना? तो अपने घर में भी अपने पिताजी के रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन वो लॉ ही है। आपको कभी सेंस ऑफ फेयरनेस आती है, कभी सेंस ऑफ जस्टिस आती है, कभी लगता है यार हाउ अनफेयर दे आर, हाउ रिग्रेसिव दे आर। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि लॉ आप पहली बार पढ़ेंगे अभी। कोड रूल्स, कोड एंड कंडक्ट फॉलो करना, नहीं फॉलो करना, पनिशमेंट, पर्पस ऑफ पनिशमेंट, ये आप बचपन से देखते आ रहे हैं। तो लॉ ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है, टेक्निकली स्पीकिंग यू आर नाउ लॉ स्टडिंग लॉ, बट कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट तो आदमी घर से ही सीख लेता है सबसे पहले। तो लॉ तो आप जानते हैं लॉ कैसे काम करता है, बिकॉज स्टेट इज लाइक अ पेरेंट। So the way parent decides do's and don'ts for you, simply the state does, and you have to study that. I thank you. Thanks a ton.
Thanks so much, Baji. Thanks so much. Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for that truly energizing session. I'm sure that our students feel much more prepared and inspired to face the challenges and opportunities that may be coming ahead. Yeah. So now, students, the part of the program where we want to hear from you, our new students and our parents who have joined in with us. This is an open interactive session. If you have any query or questions in your
So
mom
I can
mind,
leave, Professor Yugang.
Yeah, ma'am, as I'm aware that you have a very, very important engagement, so you can leave. You can
Thank
be
you.
with that
All
because
the
ma'am
best,
is
Mister.
here.
All the best. And it's all about बस वो क्या कहते हैं करत करत अभ्यास से जन्मति होत सुजान तो it is like that only. Nobody will become expert in a day. All the best. God
Yeah.
bless you. Thank you,
Thank you
sir,
so much,
for
Dr.
thank
calling.
you,
Uma.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, ma'am. Thank you so much for being there with us. Yeah. So students, the forum is completely open. If you have any questions or queries regarding the college environment, regarding your admission formalities, or any other queries that may be coming up or hitting up your mind, our very own Director General Sir is here. You may write your queries in the chat box, or either you can raise your hands.
Or we can take it up in the last, Miss Isha.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, yeah. In the meantime, like तब तक कोई और भी questions आ जाए हमारे बच्चों के mind में, तो they can always take that, right? Yeah.
Right, sir. No issues. So next, to bridge the gap and give you a clear roadmap for the immediate future, including the details about the physical orientation program and some other important announcement, I would like to invite Dr. Sonali Tyagi, Assistant Dean Academics at CPJ School of Law. Ma'am, please guide our
And
students on what they can expect from us in the coming days.
yeah, sure, Isha. I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am, we're audible and visible.
Good morning, everyone. Respected parents, my dear student, a very warm welcome to the CPJ School of Law family. I, Dr. Sonali Tyagi, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to today's online orientation program. So, before we begin, I would like to congratulate each one of you as you all have selected your path for law profession. So, this is your first step towards your legal journey. So every successful journey begins with a single step, and you mark the one right it today itself. So today's session is designed to make you familiar with CPJ. Here, your basic questions will get answered and will prepare you for the physical orientation, as in, like, you will come to know what all is planned for all of you on your orientation day. So, orientation, your physical orientation is to be held at campus. For BLLB student, it is on 8th of August. And for BBA LLB and for LLB student, LLB 3-year program, it is on 10th of August. I'm repeating it again. For BA LLB students, it is on 8th of August, that is on Saturday. And for BBA LLB and LLB, it is on 10th of August, that is on Monday. So let me take you through what is planned for the physical orientation program. So here, the first thing is you have to report on time. You have to ensure that you are reporting on time. Reporting timing is 9:30 a.m. So you ensure that you are reporting on time so that you will get the opportunity, to meet your classmates before the official welcome at the auditorium. So once you are done with your reporting, the official welcome will be there for the children as well as the parents. So yeah, by this I mean that if parents wish, they can accompany their ward at the campus. अगर आपके parents आपके साथ campus आना चाहते हैं on the day of your orientation, they are most welcome. So you can come with your parents as well on the day of your orientation. That is on 8th of August for BA LLB and on 10th of August on Monday for BBA LLB and for LLB 3-year program students. After your registration, you will be taken to the auditorium. There, you will, like at Audi, there will be official welcome. And here is the most important thing that you will get the privilege to have interaction with the legal luminaries. So we have various dignitaries of legal profession, and you will get the chance to interact with them. On 8th of August, we have three distinguished, luminaries with us. Dr. Like Advocate Divya sir will be there for you. Sir is a former secretary of Delhi Bar Council. Shri R.S. Goswami sir will be there. Sir is ex-chairman of Bar Council of Delhi. and Sri Rishabh Tanwar sir, who is a secretary at DLSA of North Wing. And on 10th of August, there will be two different dignitaries, that is Honorable Justice M.L. Mehta sir, sir is retired judge of Delhi High Court, and Sri Murari Tiwari ji, sir is an ex-chairman of Bar Council of Delhi. So this will be a wonderful opportunity for all of you to interact with them, to see, basically they are from the legal profession itself. So at college you will get the theoretical knowledge, but once you get a chance to interact with any expert of your field, of your legal profession, you will get the real world insight. So interaction with them will make you understand what this legal profession is actually expecting out of all of you. When you are aware about the expectation in this profile, in this field, you will be able to do and give your best. If you are aware, like if you are aware what your parents are expecting out of you, you can take your decision whether you want to deliver it or you don't want to deliver it. Choice is yours, definitely. Similarly, in this legal profession, once you are aware about the expectation, you can deliver it accordingly. So that will make you, this will be a good opportunity for all of you. So I recommend all of you to be on time and to be a part of this session so that you cannot miss anything in this. Apart from this interaction, there are various things that you will come to know as you guys are joining. You are in the first year now, so you will be having so many questions in your mind. What about your attendance? What about your your syllabus, your curriculum, and everything? So you will get the brief about the same. You will get to know about your attendance policy, about ERP. So basically, we are using one online app that is by name of ERP. In this, you will be able to keep a track of your complete academic performance, like your assignments will be uploaded over there, your attendance will be marked over there, your marks will be updated over there. So in a way, you can keep a track of your academic performance through that one single ERP app. So how you can log in this same, your login credentials will be shared with all of you through text message, and that message you will receive after completion of this online orientation program. So make sure that you keep on checking your SMS, and once you receive your login credential, ensure that you save it somewhere so that you can easily log in on your ERP app where you can keep a complete track of your academics. So on the day of orientation, you will get to know about your academic calendar that will be followed for complete your one semester. Academic calendar will share with you, and you will come to know on the day of orientation what all it includes for all of you in your first semester. Then you will come to know about the examination module, how your exams will be held, what about your internal and external examination. You will come to know about the policy, about the attendance policy. And apart from this, we have various committees and clubs in our college. So as per your interest area, you can nominate for the same. So like we have various clubs with us like Jhankar, Dhwani, Alankrit, basically dance club, music club, Lakme Club, the Poetry One, or the Singing Club. So, as per your interest area, you can nominate for the same. Similarly, we have various committees as well, like Legal Aid Committee, Moot Court Committee, or Unat Bharat Abhiyan, NSS Cell. So, as per your interest area, you can nominate for the same. Detailed about these committees will be briefed out to all of you on the day of your orientation. So these all briefings shall be done by our senior functionaries. That is Dr. Vikram Pratap sir. Sir is heading the School of Law at the designation of principal. Dr. Shweta Gupta ma'am. Ma'am is the Dean of SOL department. Ms. Sunita Sharma. Ma'am is Associate Dean at SOL department. Dr. Shivali is serving as an assistant dean at School of Law, and Dr. Amit Bhardwaj, sir, is a director of Industry Interface Cell. So all these senior functionaries will be briefing you all about all these things on the day of your orientation. I'm repeating it again. Your orientation, physical orientation at campus is on 8th of August for BALLB and on 10th of August for BBLLB and LLB 3-year students. So this session will include everything like your academia, your clubs, committees, and everything will be there. After this briefing, there will be an alumni talk. Now, what is an alumni? Alumni is basically the one who have passed out their graduation from CPJ itself, like they are the pass out students of CPJ. So we'll get to know about their experience, like what they all have, what all they have experienced in their student life, as well as the real world exposure, and you come to know about the career opportunities as well. So they will take you towards the their journey. Apart from this, there will be so many formalities, and the session will be concluded with the refreshment. So you will get the refreshment from the college itself on the day of your orientation. So this is all about your orientation program. Bhumika ma'am, I request, yeah, the slide is there. So there are various important announcements that I would like to make. So on the day of your orientation, firstly, I'm repeating it again. You have to ensure that you are reporting on time. That is at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. If parents wish to come with their ward, they are most welcome. They can come with their ward, and parents can come. For BLLB student, they are supposed to come on 8th of August on Saturday, and for BBLLB and LLB, it is on 10th of August on Monday. Parents can come after, like those who have not submitted their original documents. If you miss to submit your original document on the day of your admission, so you can bring your original documents and may ensure, like you have to ensure that you are bringing the photocopies as well, and you can submit the same. And those who have already submitted, you may ignore the same. So, it is mandatory to bring your original documents. And those who have opted for book bank facility, you can, take your book with you on the day of your orientation. आप अपने book bank collect कर सकते हैं library से orientation पे, और अपना जो book का set है वो आप same day अपने घर लेके जा सकते हैं. And if there is anyone जिन्होंने admission के time पे enroll नहीं किया था for book bank facility and you wish to subscribe, अब आपको avail करना है, so you can also enroll for the same and you can take your book bank facility from the college itself. Apart from this, if any one of you wish to commute through college transport, so there is a facility. You are not supposed to pay anything. There is a facility provided by the college itself. There's a free shuttle service from two major pickup points, that is Madhuban Chowk and Jahangirpuri metro station. So you will get the free shuttle service from these two major pointers. From Madhuban Chowk, the timing is 8:30 a.m. and from Jahangirpuri metro station, the timing is 8:45 a.m. You can avail the facility. You have to be there, and the complete detail along with the contact number and the name of the resource you can contact for availing this facility will be shared with all of you. Apart from this, there is one important announcement for all of you. After this program, this online orientation program, we will share one invitation link of official WhatsApp group on your registered mobile number, the number that you have given on the day of your admission. आपने अपने एडमिशन वाले दिन जो भी मोबाइल नंबर कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर कॉलेज में प्रोवाइड किया था, उस नंबर पे आपको एक व्हाट्सएप आएगा. उस व्हाट्सएप में आपका एक इनविटेशन लिंक होगा जो ऑफिशियल व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का इनविटेशन लिंक होगा. So I request and recommend to all of you and suggested to all of you that you have to join that link so that आप official group में add on हो जाए. After this session only, you will receive that link on your WhatsApp. So join that link. You will be a part of the official WhatsApp group. And there you will get the complete detailed information about your orientation program. That is on 2 dates as per your course, as per your enrollment. So you will get the complete details over there. So I'm repeating it again that ensure you are keep on checking your inbox of the numbers that you have given on the day of your admission. There you will get the invite link. So all of you to check the same, and free shuttle service will be there. The detailed contact number as well as the name will be shared over there. And one more important announcement, if there is any pending fee of any one of you, so do ensure that you're clearing on the day of your orientation and before commencement of the classes. So now your commencement will be on 11th of August on Tuesday. Your जो आपकी classes है वो 11th August से start हो जाएंगी Tuesday से. So you all have to join your classes from 11th, and you have, like, it is mandatory for all of you to join your orientation program on the dates. For 8th August, it is BLLB, and for 10th August, it is BBLLB and LLB. And on the day of your orientation, you will receive a welcome kit as well, which includes your library information and some resources that is beneficial for the student, for you as a fresher, that will guide you throughout your journey. So you will get all the ERP details and everything. This is all that you are going to, see on the day of your orientation. And once again, congratulations on becoming a part of CPJ family. The next few years will not only shape your academic career, but also your professional identity. So make sure you are doing your best, you are giving your best. You will be getting aware on the day of orientation about the expectation from this legal profession, and accordingly you can plan out how you are supposed to deliver the same. So be curious, be disciplined, participate actively, and make the most of every opportunity that CPJ will gonna offer you in next 5 years of your academics. So we look forward to meeting you all on the day of orientation on 8th of August to BLLB, and on 10th of August to BBLLB and LLB students. Thank you. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day. You answer. Students, there is an open question and answer round. I request to all of you, if there is any query in your mind, any confusion in your mind, you can ask the same in the chat box session, and the answer is there to help you out.
I would wish our principal, Dr. Vikram Pratap Singh, also to please speak few words.
So
Dr. Vikram.
thank you, Dr. Gagi, for those essential administrative details and for outlining the path of our physical campus reunion. As sir has said, now I would like to call upon Dr. Vikram Pratap Singh, Principal of CPJ School of Law, to deliver the closing remarks and extend the formal vote of thanks. In the meanwhile, if any question or query arises, I would request the students to either write in the chat box, and I request Gagan sir to kindly have a note of it so that after the closing remark we can get on those queries.
Thank you, Isha. Uh, can I hear?
Yes, sir, you are
Am I
audible.
audible? Okay, okay,
Yes, yes, you are.
okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected parents and dear students, as we conclude today's online induction program, I would like to thank all of you and eminent speaker Dr. Upma Gautam. Truly, her words are touches our hearts and minds. Definitely, they are comes from their her life journey and experience. I would like to thank you all faculty members, parents, students for being a part of this important occasion. Dear students, today marks the beginning of an exciting journey filled with the learning, discipline, professional growth, and countless opportunities. Actually, at CPJ School of Law, we believe that legal education is not confined to the classroom. We are strive to develop competent legal professionals through academics and practical exposure with research and advocacy, internship, court visits, holistic personality development. Also, I warmly invite all of you to join the physical orientation as per schedule. As earlier Dr. Sonali announced, for BLLV, it is on 8th August 2026, and for BBLLV and LLV, it is on 10th August. Kindly remember the dates, please. It will be an excellent opportunity to meet your teachers, interact with your fellow students, and experience the vibrant academic environment of the institute. On the behalf of CPJ family, I once again congratulate all of you becoming a part of CPJ School of Law. Actually, we'll look forward to welcome all of you on campus as per schedule on 8th or 10th. Thank you so much, students and parents. Have a wonderful day and safe journey ahead and start the academic career with a professional style. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would request the students or the dear parents who have joined today with us. If you have any queries or questions in your mind, you may either raise your hands or write in the chat box.
Yes, the
Yes, sir.
students, parents, all of
Questions
you.
in the chat box.
Yes. आपके जहन में कैसा भी कोई भी प्रश्न हो, कोई भी दुविधा हो, if you have any kind of a query, any kind of a question at the back of your mind, you can please ask that. Raise your hand, we'll unmute you and you can speak then, and I'll resolve that query, please.
So there is a question from Dev Goyal, that how can we book transport facility?
There we would be sharing the details of the transport, the two shuttles from respective मधुबन चौक जो कि 8:15 पे वहां से डिपार्ट कर देगी और जहांगीरपुरी से 8:30 पे डिपार्ट करेगी, जो इनफैक्ट कोई बुकिंग तो नहीं, हाँ डेफिनेटली जो उसके अंदर हमारे कॉलेज के कोऑर्डिनेटर्स हैं उनके नंबर हम आपसे शेयर कर देंगे आपको, जो अभी आपका क्लास व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बनेंगे और उस क्लास व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में जब आपको सारी इंफॉर्मेशन फ्लोट करेगी रिगार्डिंग योर ऑफलाइन ओरिएंटेशंस, द फिजिकल ओरिएंटेशंस एट द कॉलेज, उसमें उन कोऑर्डिनेटर्स के किस बस में कॉलेज का कौन सा कोऑर्डिनेटर है, तो यू कैन ऑलवेज, सपोजिंग कि आप 2 मिनट 3 मिनट लेट हो रहे हैं, आप उस पर बोल सकते हैं कि प्लीज वेट फॉर मी, of course, but try to be on time. As such, there is nothing called booking yourself. Just be there, and it's on a. You have the space in the bus. You will always be occupied. Will be given a seat to get in. Most welcome for that. So try to be on time at your respective two venues, and this is how it will be. Yeah. Right.
Sir, he is asking for the regular bus service.
Regular bus service as well.
Regarding regular bus service, when you will be coming for the offline physical orientation on, I don't know what course you are, whether you're coming on 8th or you're coming on 10th, then of course we'll have that counter wherein you can book your this thing, and there's a proper transport in charge to whom you can meet, and you can give your choice for option for the route that you would like to be getting to. Yeah, जिस भी रूट पे आपने आपको बुक कराना चाहते हो आपको हो जाएगा.
So a
Sir,
second question
students
come from
are asking
Sivyan.
about the dress code.
Yeah. Okay, dress code as such, my dear students, there is no dress code for the orientation, but of course a formal dress in the sense students all would come in their pants, boys would be coming in their pants and shirts and all, that's it. And females would also be coming formally dressed as per their choice. But it should be a formal dress in the sense that you're coming to the college for the orientation, number one. Number two, इसके बाद आपकी कॉलेज की जो एक लॉ की सिर्फ हमारे कॉलेज की नहीं ऑल ओवर इंडिया की ड्रेस है, which is black pant and white shirt, and of course if the weather allows a black coat also. So whenever you have to be any function future में जब भी कभी कोई function होगा, कोई सा भी academic हो, curricular हो, कैसा भी, when you have to be in the auditorium or you have to go out to for any academic visit or so, तब आप उस dress को support पहन करके आएंगे. You will be wearing that official dress only, which is the official dress for the law students. As such, on the day of orientation, there is no official dress to be worn. J. Shuttle ka somebody was again asking, Harshit Chawla, you are asking, we need to book a free shuttle. I just said to Dave that there's nothing called booking for the shuttle. Be there on time and you will be accommodated. आपको accommodate किया जाएगा. आप time से जरूर पहुंच जाए. आपके लिए जो भी सुविधाजनक हो, whether you reach Jahangirpuri or you reach Madhuban Chowk. Wherever you reach, you can be there, and of course, you would be accommodated. I'm repeating again from Madhuban Chowk. It will be leaving at 8:15, or from Jahangirpuri, it will be leaving at 8:45. Yeah.
So next question is, how we can pay the fee? We have to pay DD or online payment?
Very frankly speaking, you can make online payment also. You can bring in the DD also. Even cash would be accepted. So like for your convenience, for your comfort, the college would be accepting payment in any mode. Yeah.
So next question, the offline orientation on Monday has to be attended along with the parents, or we can attend it alone?
It's purely your wish, my students. You wish to attend it by yourself. That's perfectly fine. And since it is the orientation day, when generally parents they do come with their children, if it is convenient to your parents, आपकी mother, father, maybe any sibling, आपके elder brother, elder sister, anyone from the family, आपके साथ आना चाहें, तो they are most welcome to come along with. Yes, it is compulsory to attend the orientation because that is a very important thing. There was a question. That is a very important thing in any student's life. I had my orientation on 16th of July 1981. आज 45 साल हो गए. When I joined first year, I still remember my orientation day. So this is what it is. It's very important day in any student's life. So must come.
So next question, we already submitted documents from offline counseling at university. Which one do we need to submit during the offline orientation at the college for LLB 3-year course?
Sorry, Bhumika, there was something which was coming to my mind. So I just hit my mind because somebody was asking that how can I pay the fee or can I bring a demand draft or I can pay through online. So when students, the day you were admitted, if you are able to recollect, that very day you have been, signed to, you have been added to this Colaxo app. And this Colaxo app is specifically being made for you to make your fee payments. It's not just for your first year, for your consequent years also, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. उस सब में आपको अपनी जो fee payments करनी होंगी Colaxo के through करनी होंगी. तो in case you are wanting to make an online payment, you make it through Colaxo. That is what it is. You can generate the fee receipt also on your own that way, and it will come in our records automatically.
The next question, we already submitted documents for offline counseling at university. Which one do we need to submit during the offline orientation at the college for LLB 3-year course?
Very frankly speaking, LLB 3-year, since the offline counseling has already commenced at the university and you have already been allotted CPJ college, so there is no problem to that. Because you have already gained the allotment. But in case on the day of your allotment, if you were conveyed over there that this document is lacking in your documents that you are submitting at the university, and this document that could have been your migration certificate, that could have been any other certificate, maybe a character or medical, कि ये आप आज नहीं है, but you will be submitting it later. In that case, you please get those documents. The core question is that which all documents that we are required to make. That way you can bring in whatever documents that you know are pending. आपको एक documents की list दी गई है. आपको एक जो counseling form था, just the day you had come for counseling for admission in the college, there is a counseling form which you took along with you. उस counseling form के back में आप देखेंगे checklist है. आप check कर लीजिए कि कौन सा document नहीं है. And in fact college से भी आपके पास reminder आया ही होगा कि ये वाला डॉक्यूमेंट आपका पेंडिंग है जो कि यूनिवर्सिटी को सबमिट करना है. So in accordance you can bring those documents. Yeah.
So next question is that in the regular days also we have to wear the formals like pants and blazer.
No, I said very clearly, Adi, it is not. You have to come formally dressed, but regular, your official black pant or white shirt, that is only required. When there is any academic function कि कोई आपका guest lecture हो रहा है, आपका कोई seminar है, anything like that in the college, whenever such a thing is there, you would be coming in that. या आपको किसी off-site उसके लिए visit के लिए ले जा रहे हैं, whether to a court or to any other place. So for that that day you have to be absolutely dressed casually, not casually, sorry, in black and white.
So next question, is there any parking facility nearby the college?
Yeah, you can always park your car since we have this road which is by the side of the college. You can park your car there. You can park it absolutely by the side of the road, adjacent to the college, not in front of the college. In front of the college, no parking is allowed. There is also a parking lot at the back of the college. And the day of the orientation, we would be marking there would be somebody who would be directing you over there. But because it has rained very heavily today, and if it rains further tomorrow, so that ground becomes little wet. In that case, you can park your car on the road itself, which is the side of our, on the right hand side of our college, which is the approach road to the college, not in front of the college. Yeah.
So next question, could you tell us that what things we have to carry for orientation?
What thing? Sorry.
What things we have to carry for the orientation?
No, I think Ms. Sonali already has given very clear indication about the same. I can repeat it. It is any of the pending documents, if that is already pending at your end. Of course, very important, your pending fee, whatever amount that is pending to be paid from your side, you must be bringing that amount and depositing it, or you can deposit it, as I just said, through the Colaxo app also. So basically, it's just these two things that you have to bring. I'm not able to recollect anything further. You can bring in your, for your, that would happen once you are admitted, when you start coming for the classes, what is required when you start coming for the classes. So that we will be announcing in the auditorium itself to you on 8th or on 10th. Yeah.
So next question is, sir, I am out of Delhi for some urgent work till 12th August. How can I manage?
Very frankly speaking, I would, until unless it is extremely urgent, as this child who's speaking, the student, that for very urgent work, he or she is outside Delhi till the 12th of August and would not be able to join. We feel very great that you won't be able to join. We would miss you. But at the same time, we would be showcasing this orientation. There would be certain things would be coming online also. You can always have a look at it. And the complete, the whole program would be shared with you also. So this is also you can see at a later time. Yeah, maybe in the evening or so, or later.
Sir, library card be distributed at the CPJ campus on 10th August?
Yeah, on the day of your this thing, students who have opted for book bank, जिन्होंने book bank के लिए opt किया, उनको पूरा book bank दिया जाएगा, library cards भी दिए जाएंगे, जो कि आप बाद में जिस दिन से आप classes attend करने आएंगे, उसके बाद आप issue करा सकते हैं books को as per the rules of the college. And जो आपका जिन्होंने book bank के लिए कोई amount नहीं pay किया हुआ at the time of your admission, those students can opt for book bank and then they can make the payment that very moment, and they can also take the book back. Yeah.
Sir, one student is asking what is the timing for library for getting
Timing for library is 9:30 to 5 o'clock. But as such, this is the timing that the library would remain open, and since the classes would be concluding by 3:30 max. So in that case, anybody who wants to sit back and do some study at the library, can consult some books and want to make some notes, etc., can do it till a later time. Yeah. Otherwise, from morning it will get started. But you are allowed to visit the library not during your class teaching hours. During the teaching hours, you have to be taking your classes. Not that you bump into the library and not taking your class. It is specific time span that you would be going to the library. Yeah.
So next question, sir, there is any kind of faculty for the students who wants facility for the students who wants to go in the corporate law firms?
You are saying if any support from any faculty regarding any student interested to go in for corporate law firm, right? Definitely.
Sir, is there any kind of faculty for the students who want to go in corporate law firms? They are asking if there is any faculty.
बिल्कुल उसके लिए आपका जो very frankly speaking, nice to hear कि कोई first year अभी join कर रहा है 12th के बाद और उसने अगर विचार अभी से corporate फॉर्म में जाने का बनाया है, that's a different field. बट आई थिंक सो दिस इज टू अर्ली टू से। अभी आपने अपनी लॉ शुरू करनी है और उसके बाद सपोर्ट तो आपको रहेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं कि आपको कॉर्पोरेट ज्वाइन करना है, तो उसके लिए आपको अपने किन स्किल सेट्स को और कैसे अपने आप को डेवलप करना है, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा। और no two doubts about it, you'll have full support from the faculty. As such, there is no dedicated faculty कि आपको corporate के लिए, of course, for certain characteristics and certain skill sets जो आपको develop करने चाहिए, corporate में ऐसे तो entry नहीं मिल जाएगी after your graduation. You definitely will have to go through an interview, a stringent interview by those leading corporates. तो interviews को clear करने के लिए आपकी क्या characteristics हैं, आपकी क्या skills हैं, उन skills को develop करने का definitely the college does a lot of things for these 5 years. As I was speaking in my opening address कि आप कॉलेज स्पेंड F2F होता है आपका फ्रेशर्स टू फेयरवेल, तो इन 5 साल में आपकी कंप्लीट पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट जो है that would be multi-folds in multi-folds, and then you start developing yourself in accordance. पर उस चीज की जो मैच्योरिटी है बच्चों, उस चीज की मैच्योरिटी इस बात को समझने की कि क्या मुझे कॉर्पोरेट में जाना है, क्या मुझे जुडिशियल सर्विसेज में जाना है, क्या मुझे अपनी लिटिगेशन में ही जाना है, या क्या मुझे किसी नॉन कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर में जाना है इनटू, या मुझे किसी लीगल फर्म को ज्वाइन करना है। ये थोड़ा सा समय बाद आपके अंदर वो मैच्योरिटीज आएंगी जिसमें आप अपने आप को इस बात को समझ पाओगे कि वेयर वुड यू बी ट्रेडिंग योरसेल्फ इन योर फ्यूचर करियर इन लॉ, and that will be the right time for you to understand and then speak across and then start sailing ahead. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So next question, will lecture slides notes be shared by the professors on the student ERP portal or WhatsApp group? Will it be dependent on professor to professor?
See, very frankly speaking, all lectures they take place in the classrooms itself, and you have to be present in the classroom for the same. That is it. Yeah. It is a different things after the finishing of every unit that certain what we call notes and all are given to the students for us for their further help and reference of what has been taught in that unit, and this is how things go. But of course, for attending the classes and to understand anything happening in any subject, in any subject of your course, whether it's a BBLLB or it's a BLLB or it is a 3-year LLB, you have to attend the classes. Yeah.
So one student is asking that can he wear casuals on orientation?
I very strictly already said you cannot wear casuals. You have to come formally dressed.
Yes, sir. That's all for today, sir.
All right.
I guess we have taken all the queries now. So
Yes, students. So my
entire
final
CPG group of institution, I want.
just one moment, Isha. Yeah, ma'am, Isha. Students, so just final words before I make a move and the whole team makes a move and we conclude this program, what we call the induction program, online induction today. Two things must until unless it is absolutely unwarranted, absolutely out of your hands that you miss your orientation. Otherwise, be present for your orientation for sure. Okay, this would be the very first day of your college life, your law as a career, and I think so it holds a very great importance in your life, and you must be present for that. So repeating class, you'll be getting, your class WhatsApp groups will be made, and you'll be getting all information through that. And you must come on 8th or 10th, depending upon you are a BLLB student or you are a BBLLB, LLB 3-year student. Yeah.
Can we proceed, sir? Okay. So, on behalf of the entire CPG group of institution, I want to thank our Director General, distinguished speaker, and the entire leadership team for their time and guidance today. And most importantly, a massive thank to all the students and their parents for attending and making this online induction a successful event. You are now part of a CPG legacy, and we are eager to welcome you on the day of physical orientation at the campus. So till the time, stay safe, stay curious, and we look forward to see you soon on the day of physical campus. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for being
Thank you.
there with us today.
Welcome. Thank you, sir.